So I was on Facebook not too long ago, and I was in my neighborhood Facebook group, and someone there dropped a message that said, free DVDs and PS4 games on the curb in a tub in front of, and they gave their address. So they were on the far side of my neighborhood, just a few minutes away. It was already nighttime. I do not live in the safest area, but when I saw this, I'm like, I might as well give it a try. So I got in the car, and it was like 8 p.m. at night, and it's a very dark neighborhood, and I drove all the way to this place, and I saw a tub by the curb, and there was a bunch of cars around the tub from people parking and stuff, so I couldn't park right next to the tub. I had to kind of park down the street a little bit, and it was pretty cold out, but I opened up the trunk, and I walked over to this tub, and I peered into it, and I saw it was about half full of DVDs and half full of PS4 games. But I started digging all the games out of there and hauling them to my trunk, and I believe I got every single video game out of that tub. And I brought them home, and this is what I ended up with. A big fat stack of free video games. I'm not doing this video to brag about this. This was a very fortunate thing to happen. I'm glad I took the opportunity to actually go and retrieve these, because I don't know, these could have been thrown away or something. Now, are any of these valuable? I'm not sure. I'm about to show you every single one of them. And what I'll do during that segment is I'll put the value of each game on the screen. This could have been a case where somebody took this stack of games to a trade-in store like GameStop, but they didn't offer to buy them because these might be the most worthless of the PS4 games that are too common to sell in a video game store. It could also be the case where they just wanted to get rid of these and they didn't want to take the time to sell them individually or take them anywhere. They just wanted to clean a room up or something. A third possibility is that they were punishing a kid, and they're like, if you don't do such and such, I'm gonna throw away your games. Maybe that's what happened. I hope that's not what happened. For the rest of this video, I'm just gonna take a look at this collection and talk more about what these games are and stuff. Let me know in the comments if you ever got to acquire some free video games. Let me know what games they were and how did you go about getting them. All right, folks, let's take a look at what I got. The first one is Dragon Age Inquisition, and I'm just gonna, oh, that one doesn't even have the game in it. Oh well, at least I have a free case, I guess. Then we have PlayStation VR Worlds, and that one is in there. Let me just check to see if there's something underneath here. There's not. This is just like a sampler disc, so not much going on there in terms of value, I don't think. Then we have The Division, and the disc is in there. So once again, these could be very low value games. Of course, these aren't really games at all. These are basically licenses to play a game. This one's actually unopened. That's cool. What I mean by license to play a game is that you're gonna stick the disc in the PS4 and it's gonna install what's on the disc. And then if you're connected to the internet, like most of us are, it's going to download a bunch of other stuff to add to the game. So you basically just have a portion of the game on the disc, and you have to keep it in there to play the game, but you're not playing it directly off the disc. So it's not like the old days. But we have Kingdom Hearts 3. We have the Lego Movie. I'm starting to think this is a kid's collection, but we don't really know that. Watch Dogs 2. And we have Titanfall 2. I already owned this twice, and now I own it a third time. And I do know this is not worth that much, but the servers are still online, and I actually have been playing this game recently, and it's been really fun. It's definitely worth $5. There is one PS3 game in what I got, LA Noire, and here it is. It doesn't have the manual. I'm not sure if it had a manual. And let's see the label. We have Battlefield 1. We have Warhammer, the End Times, Vermintide. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But we do see a GameStop label on there, and this is really chewed up down here. I don't know what happened. Then we have a really damaged Far Cry. And the label is all crooked and stuff. Let me just straighten that up right now. Here's a PlayStation VR demo disc. I already have this one, I believe, but it has a lot of cool stuff on it. And I also got a DVD. I did not mean to grab any DVDs, but I was reaching into a box in the dark of night, and some of the things I grabbed were DVDs. Come to think of it, it wouldn't surprise me if some of the DVD boxes actually had games in them. So I kind of think I should have grabbed everything in there, but I left the DVDs because I just wanted someone else to have those. And we also have the Smurfs. All right. Infamous Second Son, limited edition. I don't know what's limited about it. Maybe there's an extra download. I'm not sure. It's kind of got a foil-like cover, so maybe that's it. We have Dying Light. I believe this is supposed to be a very good game. And we have a receipt in here. I see where they bought some of these games. They paid $25 for that PS3 game. They did not purchase the warranty. They bought mine. Oh, this was $60 according to this. Let me see the date. The date was 2015, and they paid $60 for a Dying Light. And okay, a little bit of personal history there. We have Valkyrie, a VR game. I do have the PlayStation VR, the first one, so this is another game that I can play. Then we have Bloodborne. I know this is supposed to be a good game. And the Little Big Planet 3 is in here for some reason, underneath Bloodborne. Assassin's Creed Unity. And no game. Like I said, I should have picked up all those DVDs. And then we have Destiny. I know this isn't worth that much because it's one of those online forever games, and you can easily just download it for the PS4, maybe for free, I'm not sure. But there's some other discs in here. Tay Business Data. What does that say? Shanty Low? I don't know, this looks like it might be rap or something. I don't know. Out of curiosity, I'll probably see what's on these, but then I'm gonna break them up and just toss them. Then we have Batman Arkham VR, and this is supposed to be a good game as well. Star Wars Battlefront. Oops, here's another DVD, Planes. Well, let's make sure it's just DVDs. Or Blu-ray, actually. There's something else in there. Rock Mix Grover? Ooh, that sounds interesting. Does Grover have a heavy metal band? Here's another PlayStation VR demo disc with Dragon Age Inquisition inside. Let me see. I think we have that one here. I'm not sure of the condition of these discs. They do look a little smudgy. There's the camera. There's my face. But let's just put this in here. I'll be testing these out later on. Then we have Gran Turismo Sport with nothing in it. It's the thought that counts. We have Lego DC Supervillains. Wow, look at that cool car. And we still got some more here. Let's just do it this way. We got the crew. And what is that? Like a piece of corn? Whatever. Let's straighten up this label. Maybe, it's folded. We have the Dark Knight Rises DVD. Somebody was a big Batman fan. Grand Ages Medieval. Somebody was a big fantasy fan. Need for Speed Rivals. Nope. Overwatch Origins Edition. Minecraft PS4 Edition. Nope. And wait a second. Didn't I? Another copy of Titanfall 2. So they were like me. They owned 2. I now have 4 of those. I counted 31 game cases here, but of course a few of those are empty. So let's just say I have 28 games here. We also have to remember that these are last gen games, and last gen games are always at their lowest value. And it's possible that PS4 games will never be that valuable because of everything I mentioned earlier, how these are really just licenses to play a game. Since you don't have the whole game on many of these discs, then once they take the servers down, you're stuck with a disc that doesn't have the complete game on it, basically. I don't think they're gonna be as collectible as, like, you know, a Super Nintendo or whatever, but you never know. By the way, I'm not trying to brag in this video. I just wanted to share an interesting gaming related story to you guys, and this channel is the perfect place to do that. But here's my current PS4 collection. So I'm gonna be adding a lot more to this section here, and I may have to move some things around, and I'm gonna have a lot of duplicates, and I'm gonna have some damaged games on display here, but that's no big deal. For the rest of this video, I'm going to be doing some ASMR cleaning of my games here. So you're welcome to stay and watch me clean up these new games. cleaning up my games. I'm cleaning up my games. cars go vroom vroom.